Hey everyone, Craggy here. Do my post-A video. Now I've tried to do it a couple of times now, and I've rambled on far too long. A for me to be interested, and B for my camera to be interested. I've only got so much space on this thing, and I could just delete a load of old videos, but I'm pretty lazy. So it keeps cutting out and saying, oh, we've not got enough space to save this. So I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. I'll try to anyway. Hot assembly. I had a great time. I met up with a load of people on the Friday. Met up with some more people on the Saturday. I met up with more people on the Sunday. I pretty much met, I didn't meet all the guests, but I met a good few of the guests. Um, Especially Nick and James. Both really cool guys. It was nice to speak to them. I had a small chat with Alex after the More Than Meets the Eye panel, and that was okay. I'm trying to adjust this a little bit. I don't know if that's going to stay, but at least I've not just ahead now. Um, yeah, I spoke to people there, which was good. The guests is Peter Spellos, cool guy, pretty funny guy. Um, everyone was nice and approachable. I'm quite used to that, I suppose, from going to Comic Cons, but it seemed different at AA. I don't know, I don't know why or how, but all the guests seemed more like they were there for the same reasons as we were, just to have a good time, a good weekend. There wasn't so much, I don't think, of self-promotion, which it sounds really bad. Um, I mean, I can't blame someone for trying to do that. And hell, there was a More Than Meets the Eye panel that was basically filled with teasers or like things to say, oh well, keep buying the book and you'll get this. And that's basically the same thing as you get at a Comic Con, but I don't know if it was. It seemed different at Auto Assembly. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna ramble on far too much, but I've done this in a different order than I did the last couple of times, so hopefully we'll be okay. I spoke to a lot of people. I met a lot of new people at Auto Assembly, and I had a great time speaking to everyone. Everyone that I spoke to was very nice, uh, dead nice, helpful, uh, some quite funny, in a good way, like funny, haha, not funny. There was one guy I met who was a little bit funny, but I don't know. Maybe he was just in a similar boat to myself. Didn't really know everyone and didn't know how to interact with everyone. Because that was one of the things that I've watched Dorian's video this afternoon, and he mentions in it about how when he turned up on the Saturday, there was a big group of people, and everyone seemed to know each other and be chatting to each other, and like it was a big group, and he wasn't. He said he wasn't that comfortable trying to force his way into that group, try to find a way in. I was very much the same. I was probably worse because there was a lot of people that I wanted to maybe say hi to, people that I've seen about whose videos I've watched, and I just didn't. I didn't force myself upon people because I didn't want to be. I don't know. I felt weird about going into like a big group of already established friends. Three or four or five people, that's fine. I can get involved with that, and if I know one or two of the people, or if people are sort of starting to talk about something that I feel that I can give a little input myself, then yeah, I'll get involved there. But anything more than that, and I don't want to be rude by like butting into conversations, but I also don't want to be like just sitting there as if I'm eavesdropping without having a reason to be part of that conversation. So I don't want to sit and just wait until like somebody asks me something or until like conversation quietens down enough for me to get involved because when it's all friends talking, when everyone knows each other, everyone's kind of going to interact themselves. So someone else sitting there, it is just like you're eavesdropping on people's conversation, and that's creepy. I don't like it. So hopefully next year, now that I know a lot of people already, everyone that I met this year, uh, it will mean that next year when I go, I'll be able to spend more time speaking to those people, and I'll be able to avoid feeling so much like I am interrupting and um, interjecting myself into other people's business. I had a really good time, and saying that it makes it sound like I didn't or something. I sat with and spoke to and chatted with a load of great people. Ben and John, I've got to give a special shout out to you guys because we I was the first person, or Ben and John were the first people that I met apart from Alex, who I was sharing the room with. Now, I don't know if they knew me. Um, I certainly didn't know Ben other than through YouTube and the TFYTC. So going to something like that and just pop myself down and saying, "Oh, hello, I'm this person. Uh, this is what's going on. How are you?" That felt weird for the first time, but we ended up spending a lot of the weekend together, and I hope I didn't overstay my welcome or sort of feel like I was hanging around when you guys wanted to be going and doing your own stuff. Um, I would hope you would find a polite and tactful way to tell me otherwise. Um, but yeah, I mean, I had a great time with those guys and chatted to them about all manner of stuff. Richard, Bristol Yeti, whatever his preferred nomenclature is. Um, I spoke to him and his mate. It was actually him that introduced himself to me because he recognised me off the YouTube. Very good. I had a little ego boost there. And I chatted with Richard a fair few times over the weekend. We got something to eat together. And yeah, good guys. It was good to meet you. I forget your friend's name. I'm sorry. I want to call him Matt, but I don't know if I doubt that's his actual name. There was a few other guys from the TFYTC that I met up with at various points throughout the weekend. Didn't really spend as much time with those guys as I maybe would have liked to. Dave Mens, I met you and I sold you my robot, and then I seen a couple of times in passing. Um, but thank you, you were very nice. It was good to meet you, and the first person to give me a hug the weekend, not the last, but the first. So that was good. I felt welcome. Stu, Mighty Grimlock, I met up with you. I think it was the Friday night, very quickly, and then seen you on Saturday walking about in the dealer's hall. Same with myself. We were going through the tables, and I seen you constantly trying not to buy the red Fall of Cybertron Grimlock. And looking at your haul video, it does seem that you did not manage that. But I'm glad that you got it because it does look like an awesome toy. I did manage to meet a few other people. Barry, who offered me a very good deal on a toy that I, in hindsight, should have really got straight away. Um, but I left it and you managed to sell it to somebody else, which is absolutely fair enough. I did tell you to see if somebody else, at least you got it sold. That was the main thing, because it was for somebody else that you were selling it. So I hate being in that situation myself where somebody's asking you to do something and then you've got to struggle to do it. So it was good that you got that sorted. Brad, you only said hi momentarily. We didn't really get to have a good conversation about stuff, but you've been enabling Gundam use, and so now I'm awaiting a bunch of Gundams and looking forward to getting those built up. And I've got some of the markers coming as well, so they might come in handy for some Transformer stuff as well. I've got this Fort Max who could do with getting rid of some of my stickers that are a bit rubbish. So that's something. Anton. Anton deserves big recognition for this weekend from me because he seen me struggling with all my stuff. I mean, I put him on the Friday night, but you see me on the Saturday, and I was struggling with carrying all the stuff that I'd bought within, like, I'd spent a couple hundred quid probably within the first couple hours. And I was coming out the hall, and he seen me, and he was like, "You're right there, mate. Do you want to put some of your stuff in my room?" I was like, "Yes, please." So he let me go up to his room, leave my stuff, and then I managed to get it back off him later on. Um, After having to hang around whilst he was speaking to somebody else. And I was like, I really don't want to butt into what sounds like a personal conversation rather than just, robots. So I felt a bit awkward then, but I'm glad that I met up with Anton. He seen me every time we were going past each other in the dealer's room. He would always say hello, and he was one of the nicest people that I met there. Hopefully we'll be able to hang out and have a little bit more of a chat next time. I know I'm forgetting someone. There's like 4 or 5 people I'm probably forgetting. So if I am forgetting you, just know that if we spoke, you were pretty awesome. Everyone I spoke to was dead nice, and hopefully we'll do it again next year. And hopefully I'll have an even better time. I had a really good time this year, but hopefully I didn't make anyone else feel weird, or less comfortable because of my own social anxiety. And hopefully next year we'll be able to enjoy it all the more because I will know a lot of people and I'll be able to meet a lot more people. Hope everyone had a good time. Looking at all the videos, it seems like everyone did. And we've got 51 weeks, more than that now, 53 weeks to go till the next one.